Here's Gay Pete, our transportation secretary, who was completely unqualified for the job, except that he happened to be married to a man. That seems like you might know more about roads. What? Huh? Here's Gay Pete talking about how roadway fatalities are racist.
We've got a crisis when it comes to roadway fatalities in America. We lose about 40,000 people every year. It's a level that's comparable to gun violence. And we see a lot of racial disparities. Black and brown Americans, tribal citizens, and rural residents much more likely to lose their lives, whether it's in a car or as a pedestrian being hit by a car. There are a lot of reasons related to discrimination, related to even the ways that roads are designed and built. Who has access to a safe street design that's got crosswalks and good lighting? Who doesn't have that access? That can drive disparities, and we have a responsibility to act on that.
First off, what the hell is happening to Al Sharpton? His head is shrinking like in Beetlejuice at the end. What is going on there? You know, I know he used to be big and fat, but something about the shrinkage of his whole body shrunk, but now the head is, all right, fine. Pete, yes, our roads are racist. There's a disparity in the amount of black people and tribal citizens. That's a new one. Tribal citizens who are getting hit by cars or something. You know, also there are cultural reasons that people behave differently. It might be. I'm just tossing this out there because they whittle everything down to racism in like, oh, there must be a white guy trying to plow down a whole bunch of black people in a car. And that somehow, you know, is the thing that we should be focusing on. You know, cultures all act differently. Some people wear seatbelts. It's taught more in certain communities. I'm not even saying that specifically with all this, but like they just whittle everything down to the dumbest possible lowest common denominator, that it is racist. And really, in essence, what he's saying is he wants equity in death. And what that really means is if you think this guy can fix anything, you're a fool. I mean, Pete Buttigieg has never accomplished anything other than using his Democrat privilege, failing at things and moving all the way up. That's what he's really good at, okay? But if you think they can fix anything, they can't. And not only that, equity in death. So when he's saying, well, black and brown people, and what was it? Tribal citizens, they are affected by this more. What he really means is we need more white people to die. Because if then we had the equity of death, or at least more white people were being hit by cars or wearing less seatbelts, then apparently he would be happy. I know that sounds a little nuts, but that really is the truth. If he got a report, think about it, when he gets these reports and he looks at these reports and they say, well, you know, it does turn out that more black and brown people were hit by cars this month. His initial thing is, oh, the roads are racist, right? But if he got a report and the report said, you know, you're not going to believe this, Gay Pete, but it turns out that we got 33% black and brown people killed hit by cars, 33% tribal citizens, and 33% white people. Well, I guess by his own logic, he'd be like, all right, that's pretty good. You guys want to go on vacation?